Hello and welcome to OnEBoard Tech Topic number 22 for August 20th, 2023. This week, I and my OnEBoard colleagues, Nina and Bob, will each talk very briefly about something we learned or we were thinking about in the past week. So I wanted to mention the thing I've been thinking about is history on the internet. And on Twitter, X, there's this problem that people noticed, I think Friday, where on old tweets, I think before 2014, the t.co short links no longer work. And this is a problem because the way Twitter and X is set up, if you share a photo or if you share a link, it doesn't link to those in the tweet directly. Instead, it goes through one of these short links. And so because the short links are no longer working, it means anyone who shared a photo back before 2014, none of those tweets have images. And, oh, sorry about that. Is the echo stopped now? Okay.
Perfect.
I forgot. I called it up this live stream on my phone, and I can't hear it because I have my earbuds in, but it was my phone. So anyway, the tweets before 2014 now no longer have any shared images visible. It's not clear if this was intentional or something broken by accident, but I think it points out the sort of temporary nature of everything we post online. Platforms shut down, they make changes. So anything that's precious, anything that's important, make a backup, have your own copy. Don't trust online platforms to always be there with your content. That's my tech thought for the week. And Bob, can you share what you were thinking about this week?
Oh yeah, in fact, I wasn't thinking, I was doing. So let's follow up on your photo thing. Here's a few tips for using your smartphone when taking photos. Number one, clean your lens. Really simple. Number two, keep your elbows against your body. Use both hands to steady your smartphone, okay? Number three, if you watch a movie, any kind of movie, you'll see that most shots are static. The camera isn't moving at all and it's close. So try to avoid long distance shots, okay? Elevation. Again, most shots are at eye level. How about taking one from the ground or from the knee level? Movement. You can actually get around a plant and spin in an arc. That makes something really cool and really interesting. So let's segue from that to AI, generative AI, because that's a big deal with photos. In the news was that there's declining interest in generative AI. Isn't that fascinating? And in fact, number two, a judge has ruled that those generative AI photos cannot be copyrighted. Wow, isn't that interesting? That could lead to declining interest. And for the final note, to end on a high note, a new snake species was discovered in Peru and was named after Harrison Ford. How about that?
So interesting tips. Yeah.
Thank you, Bob. Those are great tips. And I think it's really interesting that maybe the generative AI fad is passing on, but all the tech companies are integrating it with their products. So maybe it will just sort of become part of the background.
Right. Yep.
What are you thinking about this week, Nina?
This week, my tips are about languages. There are the language in the Google Meet meeting where we are right now and streaming from Google Meet have more additions. So you can choose the language of your meeting from Hindi, Indonesian, Polish, and Thai, and use captions auto-translate to any other languages. This is expanding, and this week I've been translating my interview in my native Bulgarian languages, a language so viewers can read with subtitles. My tip is watch videos with subtitles. The link is in the description of this video. For my use case, where the Bulgarian language is not very popular, and I had to do some workarounds, have my interview on Google Documents from voice to text, then upload the text and make it available to any language Google supports. I think this is a knowledge very important to exchange experience. For example, from my interview, educators all around the world can understand what other education professionals did with Google Workspace. These are some admin. You can do books for your students using Google Sites, and that's what the professors were explaining and sharing. So watch any video with subtitles. This is great on YouTube. And thank you, Peggy.
Thank you, Nina. That's really interesting. And it really opens up a lot more knowledge when you can watch a video in any language and see the subtitles in the language that you understand. So that's a great feature. Thank you so much for joining us this week. We will be back in 2 weeks on September 3rd. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you. See you.
See ya.